You took notes and left them upstairs?
Yeah, I totally did.
Are you recording it?
Yeah, it is recording.
Classic.
I'm not in the video. I don't fit. I don't fit.
Show's over.
Show's over. It's my show. I can't.
No.
We're really on the ball today. Happy Sunday. Why are you crossing your arms? Is there a joke there that I'm supposed to get? Oh, okay.
So here we are.
Here we are, Sunday, season 7.
Episode 6.
Swear!
Oh shit!
They said swear and I thought it was going to be like an episode all
I
about
know.
the word fuck, and it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Anyway.
Although, it starts off...
We gotta do this first.
Oh.
Ding! Ding! Fun Co.
Are you gonna get your flaming walker finally?
Flaming walker? I want a glow-in-the-dark walker.
Oh, it's blood spattered, glowing.
I like the double reveal.
Did you like that? I didn't even feel to see who I got this time.
It is in my hand.
Do we have duplicates?
The secret is in my hand.
La, 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 la.
Bada bing, ding.
Bob?
Is that who that is?
Ding! Or Bob. Oh, no,
my...
this is the dude that died in the turnstile.
Oh, like the young kid that was at the hospital with Beth. What was his name?
The one that got Beth killed. I mean, that Beth got killed.
Is this really Bob?
I think it's Bob.
They wasted time making an action figure of Bob.
I think it's Bob. Either that's Bob or this is Bob. They kind of look the same.
They do look the same.
One's Bob and one's Nathan? Nathaniel? What was his name?
I don't remember.
Too far
Basically,
back.
this
Dead
is not
people.
the one I wanted.
But no dupes.
No dupes.
Wait. And no more dings. She was not happy this week.
I want my glow-in-the-dark walker. I need it.
Blood splattered, glow in the dark.
Yeah, it's rare.
Anyway.
Episode 6. Tara.
Washes up on a beach.
Yeah.
Which we saw in the previews last week.
Yes, it was in the previews.
Was it the original previews or was it the preview on...
I believe it was
Dead?
the
I think it was
original preview.
No, I thought it was the Talking Dead one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought it was the original preview.
Anyway, she washes up on a beach. A girl and another girl.
A little
one being
girl.
Younger.
Like
Are
12,
stabbing
maybe?
bobbers. They call them bobbers.
Bobbers.
I mean, I guess if they come out of the ocean, they're bobbers.
That little girl is a bad A.
Oh yeah.
She almost
She's just
killed
like,
Tara.
oh, one shot.
Yeah.
Stabs a walker. Goes to stab the second one. Where she does swear. She says, oh shit, another one.
Mm-hmm.
Runs for it. But Cindy, Lou Who, stops her. Wait! Stops her from killing her. Rachel says, we gotta kill them all.
This was what, I see, this
Alright,
is where I
tell
have a
me.
hard time. It was one of those episodes where I was a little bit bored. You know why.
Because there was no Daryl.
Yes.
And it wasn't everybody.
There was no Rick Grimes bitch. There was no Daryl. There was no Carol. There was no Glenn. So yeah, I know it's an important piece of the storyline and I get why it's there, but they just kind of, when it's an outside character that I'm not attached to, they
kinda
just
like,
kind of bore
kind of like
me.
Morgan's little,
Yes.
when he learned how to wield his bow staff story.
Yes, that was the worst.
I liked it.
I don't even think I
She
watched
probably
that
slept
full
through it.
episode. Our one fan that watches this video is gonna get on my case.
I know. Davey's gonna be like,
Davey.
Katie! How could you?
So, but anyway, back to the episode.
Right.
Here's my question about the beginning. I had it in my notes. They focused on her tattoos, and it was like a bunch of Roman numerals. What was the significance of that?
I don't know. I didn't take much note of that.
I did. I noticed it. Because they like had her wrist, and it was the only thing on the screen for quite a while, and it was all like Roman
while
numerals.
she was locked up there, like
It was like
asleep.
X1, 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 X1.
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
It's obviously pre-apocalypse tattoos.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think there was any tattoo shop in the governor's.
I don't know, but I felt like I was watching Lost. Because she was just hanging out on the beach.
Oh.
But
anyway,
the girl, who brought her
yeah,
water
she stops
and,
Rachel from killing her.
Water and fish jerky.
Gave her some salted fish jerky, some water. Tara played like she was not awake while she was giving her all this stuff, and then followed her back to their camp, which we find is all women and children.
Yeah, so they're in this camp of women and children, and Tara's hiding, and you hear all these, like, was it the bells?
Bells and whistles.
And so all these women go running. It was like a female version of Lord of the Flies, right? They're all
just
like,
right to the gun shelter.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
So all of a sudden they're all running around.
Then Tara's getting shot at.
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
Right.
They're like, and it goes like right past her head, and she's like, what?
They shoot as well as Carl Mish.
Yeah, they were horrible shots. Like, she should have been killed 17 times. And she
lived. And some lady got the jump on her, and she knocked her out, and could have shot her, but didn't. And then they were all about to shoot her. Again, Rachel, right there, ready to pull the trigger.
Baby Rachel.
Little Rachel. And
Sweet
Cindy
baby
stops her
Rachel.
again. And so then they try and decide what to do with her.
They had her locked up. They had her cuffed to like a radiator or something, and they walk in.
Nice
like,
enough to ask her if she
do you
needs
need to
to
use
use
the
the
potty first? She's like, no, but thank you. That was so like the most
random. That was such a weird conversation.
It was weird because Tara. It's again one of those scenarios where I'm like, are you really a bad actor, or are you just trying to
I think she
play
was
the
playing...
role of somebody who's trying to lie?
Right.
Because it was a really awkward conversation.
It was very awkward, and I think she had to be a bad actor, liar, in order for the other people to catch on.
I don't know.
Like it was obviously awkward. They were gonna. It was obviously she was lying. So I think that was the intent.
Interaction.
Like I don't think she intended.
Yeah.
She's just a bad liar.
So she told him that she was with a friend and they worked on a fish boat, and they were like, "What kind of fish?" And they name all these
kind of
fish.
Fish boat.
What kind of fish boat? They name all these fish boats, and the last
like,
one,
yeah, the last one.
larder, and she goes, "Yeah, the last one."
You got it there. Anyway, so they basically say, okay, well, we're gonna have to think on what we're gonna do because normally we would have just killed you already. And meanwhile, there was a flashback in there about her and Heath, and Heath was all going off about they didn't have to kill the saviors, and she's like, no, we did, and he's like, no, we didn't. This isn't how people need to be.
He had
but this is how everybody is now because...
Yeah. He had a really good line where he said, this was in my notes, he said, you choose you. Like if it comes down to you...
if it comes down to you or a group, you choose you.
You choose you, which I thought
But it also means kind of you choose your group too, though. But if it came down to like you and the group and you, and it would be you choose whatever's best for you.
I also noticed that Heath looked very skinny, but I decided it was probably his dog food diet.
Or lack of a soy packet diet, remember?
Is that what it was, soy packets? It looked like dog food.
They asked her at one point, when's the last time you ate? She's like, well, is soy sauce packets a meal?
I don't remember.
Because she was scarfing down some food at dinner.
Yeah, they took her to... Was that lady? She must be the leader.
Like the leader?
That older lady.
Mom?
They took her to her house and she made some stew. And invited Tara to stay, and they even said that they would allow Heath to join them.
And she's like, huh?
Basically, they don't want her. Yeah.
There's no dudes. Why is there no dudes?
She goes, I never thought I'd ask this, but where are all the men? Like, that was so
funny joke.
Good. That was so funny.
They
basically don't want her to get out so that people don't find out about them.
But yeah, so they basically tell her that, oh, another group, had to run in with another group, and they killed all our men. And my first thought was, oh my god, all of their men were the saviors that Rick killed in the satellite compound. And then what does Tara do? Oh yeah, we killed all these people in the satellite compound. I'm like, no, you idiot. But no, it wasn't. It turned out that it was the saviors killed, well, we find out later that the saviors killed all their men.
Yeah.
At any rate, Tara's like, well, maybe we can just work together. Your group and my group, we can work together and have a better life because you can't live like this forever hiding in the forest. And agreed.
I don't know. I would like to just live forever hiding in the forest with a bunch of women and children. That'd be okay.
All right.
They have guns.
They can't shoot, though, apparently.
But myself and my babies would be safe.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
I don't know.
So they hatch a plan to, like, go back to Alexandria. Beatrice volunteers. Cindy Lou Who volunteers. Mom says, Cindy, you're gonna stay here because
That was
you're
Cindy's
in trouble.
grandmama.
But she called her mom.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. It wasn't really like a natural mother-grandmother relationship because
Minor details.
one was very, very white and the other was like an islander.
Yeah.
So they weren't really grandma.
You know
mama.
what kept running through my head every time Cindy Lou Who was on the screen? Dreamweaver.
Why?
Because she looks like Tia Carrera
Oh.
from
yeah, a little
Wayne's
bit.
World.
Little
That's
bit.
all I could think of was Dreamweaver.
Anyway, apparently Cindy's been a little off the wall and
Cindy doesn't want to
got
be
told
contained.
to stay back.
Cindy's
Stay
like
here.
Cindy's like a dreamer. She's like, no, there's a better life out
There
there.
is a better way. And she,
That's how she is. She's got that little positive spin.
was it
on
at dinner that she confessed to not, or having killed a lot of living people before, and
She said
was
she
trying
was a
to,
good shot.
right, she was trying to teach Rachel a better way, because Rachel hasn't killed anybody yet, and she didn't want her to have to kill the living.
But Rachel wants to kill
But Rachel wants to
everybody.
stab people in the face.
Rachel needs a time out.
Right.
She's trouble.
Yeah.
Y'all, she's trouble.
She might have to stare at the flowers a little bit if Carol finds her.
You know what I thought actually, like watching this camp, I was like, this is the perfect place for Carol. It would make Carol feel like she had a purpose. She could like teach all the kids about
Survival.
right from wrong and survival, and she could make them
How
all
to shoot
cookies.
walkers. and
Like that's
not,
the place for Carol.
not feed the walkers rats to keep them alive
Yeah.
and make friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
One other little revelation, and please maybe help us out here because I didn't look before I came down to film this. At one point, Tara's revolver, they showed it and it had the Lucille bat carved in it. And I remember at the end of last season somewhere Carl had a gun. I don't know if it was the revolver or a different gun, but also bat carved in it. Connection? Just because it's the Savior's gun from the Savior's compound? Speculations?
We don't know the
Comment
facts.
below. Tell us because we're not telling you.
Tell us, because we have no clue what the significance of that gun is, just that there is significance. If you want to know what the significance is, go watch another video.
Yeah.
But like us first. Ding.
Ding. So then a little part there, we also, during one of the flashbacks when Heath and Tara were continuing on, they came across, this is how Tara ends up washed up on the beach, kind of important part.
They came across a sandbox from hell.
Right, but they come to this bridge that's like one end blocked by blue containers. They climb over the blue containers. There's a bunch of cars and tents and stuff. And on the other end, there is a couple dump trucks with a big old pile of
Gravel
sand.
and sand.
Tara yanks on a bag that's hanging out of it, and there's like a walker landslide. Just comes out. And
The sandbox from hell. It's horrible.
Right. So Tara's about to die, and Heath's trying to lead the walkers away. Next thing you know, they're a little bit separated. She doesn't see Heath anymore. And then we assume that she falls off the bridge. That's how she washes up back on the beach. That is the start of the show, so they kind of catch us up. So
We're like
all over the place. No, but that's kind of how the show was. It kind of flashed back to
yeah, it sort of did.
in random spots. And then, so now we're up to Beatrice and some other lady.
They allow Tara to leave.
I wrote her name down.
It's Beatrice and Kathy.
Oh yeah, Kathy. Beatrice, Kathy are walking Tara back to the bridge.
They allow her to leave with them to go back and see what her community is.
And Beatrice is going to go all the way. Kathy's just going to the bridge. That was the plan.
Yeah.
They come
And they
across a
told
walker.
Cindy Lou Who she could not go.
Not go.
But she wanted to go.
Come across a walker. Tara's like, I got it. Runs up to kill it. Just kidding. Runs off. They shoot the walker. They shoot at Tara. Again missing. Beatrice finds her, catches up to her. They have a struggle. She regains control, points a gun at her, tells her all about how they'll say all of your people are dead because that's how their people died. The saviors killed them all. They're bad people. We can't let you go. because we can't have the saviors fight us. Because we tried to cooperate with them, we tried to fight them, we tried to whatever. We lost. You lost. Everybody's dead.
Everybody losing.
Stay here, don't go, or I'm gonna kill you anyway.
Saviors win.
Cindy Lou Who comes out of nowhere.
Is everywhere.
Bam! Knocks Beatrice down, tells Tara to run. Tara runs. So Tara runs. Cindy all of a sudden says, "Wait!"
Well, Tara
Comes up
tried
with
to
a
run
gun.
on her own first.
No, I'm telling you. We already told about that part.
Oh.
The fight with Beatrice. Cindy knocked Beatrice
See
down.
how good I listen.
I know, she can't even pay attention to the show or me. My life.
No, but Cindy wasn't there. When Tara first ran away, Cindy wasn't there
But,
yet.
we already explained all that.
Where was I?
Watch the tape.
Where was I?
Watch the tape.
Where the hell was I?
People.
Watch the tape. Rewind it back, please.
Just for Katie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Cindy catches back up to her. Wait. Tara's like, "You're not going to shoot me." "All right, you're right. I'm not going to shoot you." And basically says, "Hey, can you get me to the bridge?" The girl's like, "You got to swear that you're not going to tell anybody."
Swear.
Swear! So she swears she won't tell anybody. How lame. Cindy walks her back to the bridge.
Which is like a total joke, because
Right,
of
like
course the
everybody
first
tells
thing you're gonna do is run home and be
everybody.
like, "Dude, guess what I just saw?" And you're gonna tell them everything. "I saw these bitches in the forest." I shouldn't call them bitches, but they were kind of bitches. And they had a big thing full of guns and stuff and food and fish, and yeah, you're gonna
Right,
go home
yeah.
and tell everybody that.
That's everything you need right there.
Yeah. You're gonna tell them they have a crazy little girl
that wants to shoot
kill
everybody.
all the people.
But here's another part that really confused me about this episode. I don't know if the editors just screwed something up or what, but when they came back to the bridge, they ended up on the same side that Heath and Tara originally came onto the bridge, on top of these big blue boxes. And I'm like,
I feel like
well, Tara doesn't need to go that way. She's on the side she came from. Like, why are we going back across this bridge?
It was a little weird. I think that was a snafu on the
Unless,
part of
maybe,
production.
yeah, I don't know. It was
Unless there were
somebody
those...
screwed something up. If you know better than we do, which you probably do, let us know below.
Maybe there was those container things on either side. That was the only thing I could think of.
No, because they were facing the same end and you could see the dump trucks on the other end.
Oh, that's right.
So,
yeah, somebody screwed up there.
Weird.
Bad Walking
I mean,
Dead.
I can-
Bad. Tisk tisk.
They should have been coming from the other end.
Yeah, they should have. We think.
I would
Anyway.
assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she, like,
They
her
were
and Heath
circled
come
around
from
to
this
the wrong
way,
side.
and she fell in the water and went, maybe the camp was on that side.
Yeah, but then she wouldn't have needed to get back to the bridge. Because she would have been, just took her some other way. She'd been like, go that way. Unless
I don't know.
Unless Tara was like, all right, we're at this bridge. I know I don't really need to go that way, but I got to see if my friend Heath is over here. That's the only thing I can think. But anyway, so they fight across the bridge at the sandbox walkers again. There's a little moment when Tara thinks she sees Heath as a dead walker, but it's really a woman with hair like Heath's. And she gets to the other side of the bridge. She sees Heath's glasses on the ground. She sees some burnouts in the grass. And says, I hope that's you. I hope that was you.
She picked up a little card that said 999.
It was like a little scanner card, like a hotel key that said 999. And she stuck it in her back pocket and again said, I hope that was you.
Yeah. I don't know what that
So
means.
I'm guessing she hopes that he got away in a car and sped off into the grass, and that's what left.
So then she just walks home.
No, she went and stopped. She went and stopped at the
It's the sunglass shop.
sunglass shop.
Sunglass and
She
Curios.
got a Dr. Denise bobblehead.
Picked up some
and
orange
some
Ray-Bans.
sunglasses. Yeah. And
then walked home.
walked home.
Just walked home.
Showed up at Alexandria.
Just like one scene to the next. Just walked home.
And seeing Eugene's face turned her happy face into a frown.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was because he told her people were dead, but Eugene's face could have that effect on people.
Eugene's hair can have that effect on people.
Oh, yeah.
Ding.
So, that's not the end.
No.
She's sitting in Dr. Denise's office with a little Dr. Denise bobblehead on the floor, sulking. And I swear she already knew she was dead, and that's why she went on the run in the first place.
That's what I thought.
Maybe they just broke up. And that's why she went on the run. Maybe they just broke up so she didn't really know that she was dead yet.
I swear she knew she died. I feel like I need to go back and watch
I
it because
know.
I feel like
We're failing all of you right now.
You know what? This was a waste of your time. Okay, like just don't even.
There's a little bit of info in the recap. I
Yeah.
mean, that's sort of accurate. It's just all that memory stuff that
Well,
we
like,
can't really do well
so much
with.
time passes like between seasons.
But it's really like a week. Or
No,
2
like,
weeks.
that was last
no,
season,
I know.
though.
No, I know, but I'm saying like Alexandria time, it's only been like a couple weeks since they killed the saviors.
Yeah, I'm talking about D-Nice.
Yeah. I know.
And when she died.
Yeah. It was middle of last season.
Whatevs. Anyway, Tara's like sat in the corner.
Yeah, Rosita pops in. I thought it was Enid, and I was gonna make some joke about her making her toast, but it wasn't Enid. We don't have to settle for this. We can get them back. We can kill the saviors, but I need you to tell me, is there any place that you know of that there's guns, anything, ammo? Did you see any place like that? I don't care how difficult it might be to get. No, didn't see nothing like that. Nothing like that.
I'm surprised that she didn't tell. Although she did it for Cindy.
I'm not, yeah. She's protecting the ladies.
Yeah. For herself. I did it. I made the joke.
She already made the joke.
She already made the joke, yeah.
Where'd all the men? What?
So yeah.
At any rate, that was the episode.
Just sort of like storyline building.
You
There
know,
was
if
nothing
you have
really
thoughts,
major.
there, you know, give it to us below.
If you have thoughts about how poorly we recap things,
No,
don't leave those
tell
below.
us. Don't tell us.
Only tell us how funny we are.
But I think that a little bit of that was foreshadowing of where can we find guns. Eventually, she's gonna, yeah, they're gonna join forces. It's inevitable. Previews showed us.
My money's on Rachel.
There's 2 episodes left in 2016.
Only two.
And then we go on hiatus.
What are we gonna do for videos while we're on hiatus?
Do you think we'll get 2 hours for the mid-season finale? They usually don't. They've only been giving us 60
they're not
minutes.
generous with time. They're really not generous with time.
Anyway, the preview. Negan's voice giving a speech the whole time. Flash of Daryl. Flash of burn-faced Dwight. Flaccid Jesus.
Flaccid Jesus?
Flaccid Jesus. You know, you don't see Jesus' wiener. Flash of Jesus diving out of the van.
Oh, flaccid Jesus. He's never gonna be anything but flaccid Jesus to me now. Anyway.
So he's clearly not the getaway driver.
Jesus, don't
So
take the wheel.
basically, next week is all about the saviors. Carl probably riding into the compound and getting himself into some trouble. Jesus probably saving him, and maybe Daryl.
Jesus is probably flaccid.
Probably flaccid Jesus.
Take the wheel.
There you go. Have at it.
That's it. That's that. Don't tear us apart in the comments as much as we tore apart this episode.
It wasn't the episode that we were wrong about. It was just all the
stuff
that it linked to that we
the
were
stuff beyond the episode.
bad recalling.
That's our brains. We just had 4 days off.
Plus we have 2 little tiny kids
Yeah.
that just like, when I talk to my kids right now, I can't even think of the words that I want them to come out of my mouth.
We're
so.
like a never-ending.
You're lucky you're getting anything here.
We're like a never-ending Peanuts movie. Wah, 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 wah. Anyway.
Love ya.
Love ya.
Ding.
That's in Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Regina
You go, Glen
George.
Coco.
You go, Glen Coco.
I'm out.
I'm out.